Hello, hello. We're going to go listen to memorial services, I believe. After talking to Tataru. But first, have people moved? Sheila's not there anymore, so maybe. Alright. I am Precioustola. Life is good. I would have been fine. I have no idea who that person is. You got this, Ingrid. Uh-huh. Hey, Leve, and I'm just leaving the Waking Sands. That'll be in a little bit. Yes, I have a Yuna. She's moved from Spira. Doing the memorial services that each of the city-states is doing. Yeah, I just beat a freak last time. Right? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If I knew what they were actually chanting, I would, but I don't actually know, like, one, what language they're using, and two, what they're actually saying. It's a very good chorus, though. Because it was the first one I ever did, there are times where I'm just going about my day and I will just start humming that because it's everywhere in that game. Yeah. When they use it for all, like, the really good scenes, like, it's literally in every good scene almost. So, like, the moments stick with you too, along with the music. Alright, they said to go to Gridania first, but I'm already here, so I'm just gonna do this one first.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore! Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul'Dah dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Ul'Dah have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'Dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'Dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'Dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'Dah. As Ul'Dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Ul'Dah!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Raubon? People of Ul'Dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'Dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'Dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'Dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service.
Move over, prissy boy.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Your sister's better.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Yes, I know. Man, there's a lot about Alphino to just not like in the beginning. Now, because of that, his character arc is amazing. But in the beginning, you just want to punch him in his little pretty boy face. It's not happening. I dislike Ul'Dah immensely. Alrighty. Alright. Side quest. Yeah. Right after you're done with the memorial service, you pick one. grab all the side quests that have just popped up since I last was around here. Oh, this is just opening up to the top half of Central. Yes. I know that sword. I have a pass. Oot. I will go there when it is efficient for me to do so. And before I do the Remembrance thing here, I'm gonna do my class quest, because I didn't do it earlier because I was in Ul'Dah. Interesting. I'm going to escort her and fix your problems? Alright, I guess. I know, right? To be fair, right now I'm just a regular adventurer. No special titles to my name. That's not true. I am a scion of the 7th Dawn at this point. Alright, let me go back here. What do I got here? Okay, not very useful, but let's see what I got. Okay, South Shroud is there. Need to go there anyway because I gotta drop off a quest. That was weird. They did such a good job with the graphical update. Looks so good. Gonna stop here. Alright, I'll just get one of these then, I don't know. I'll do that in a little bit. Time to run! I don't have a mount yet. Alright, where am I going? Oh, there's a side quest there that I could grab real quick before I go that way and get a bunch of things. Got 3 smallmouth Orbons. Got it. What do you want? Oh, the big antelope that hang out around here. Yes, I know how that works. Alright, that's a weird request, but okay. Blow up poison. Night. Oh. Another one. Go check on a couple of regulars. Got it, you like one of them. Very interested in a single human. Or humanoid. Going towards Quarry Mill anyway, so I'll grab that in a second. Oh. She was interested in the girl. In the sister. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh no. Mistakes were made? I only had one of those? Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but I'm glad I didn't die for it. Life is good. Alright, see you, Leifei. I made it, though. I made it, Lyrith. Hey, Andrew. Oh, maybe. Right now, anybody who's partying up with me, especially if they've played this game before, would just be basically babysitting me. Get me out of here. You switched. Hi again, Lyrith. Woot! Hey, I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, let me go. Thank you. I'm doing pretty okay. I have started doing my class quest, and then I wandered into side quests, like I do. Oh, an old Duskwhite settlement. Oh no. You're trying to set her up with your brother and she doesn't even know your brother's name. I bring you shards. Yes, Rain. Stone 2! Stone 2! Whoop. Hey, Aki. I say hi to Kebby too. Yes, I killed the antelope. Going to do an offering to a treant. A dead treant. Okay. Alright. Maybe I'm not in the line of sight. Eh. Here we go. Man, but I didn't heal in the Alliance raid. Yes. Deer clobbering, and they're called kid traps, but like, what are they supposed to be? Evil plants? Sit still. What are you? It's like a Venus flytrap got mutated and made wings. I did raise. I was a very good red mage. I swear, one Alliance raid was, or one Alliance party was dead 99.9% of the time, and we tried our very best to keep them alive. And then we had a couple of new people in our party, so it was a thing. Nah, it is much easier to play the game if you have all of the people that you need. I'm not sure what was going on because it was a different party. So there could be a number of things going on over there, but yeah, it was rough. And then again, we had in our party a couple of new people who, of course, because they're new and don't really know what they're doing, because they had never seen it before, we're dying a lot. Nobody's fault, but definitely a moment of, oh no. Alrighty. Here's that one. There's that one. There's that one. Kaboom! I've gotten rid of the poison stash. Alright. I continue on my merry way to Corymil, where there's a bunch more quests waiting for me. One down there too, but I'm not going down there yet. It's not already kind of on my way. Ha! I can run on by now and not cause trouble. Her. Oh yeah, yeah, the class quest that I was supposed to be doing. The one right here. Where I am still tearing down the earth sprites. I don't really consider it that much of a trudge because I mentioned this in another stream, but the overall pacing of the story is slow because they're making sure that you understand like the foundations that are then built upon in later expansions. And so they're just making sure that this is rock solid so that when they mess with it later, we're all going to be really happy about it. All right, off you go. I gave you this. I gave you this. And then wrong button. This one. All right. I have in fact done the offering thing. Oh, for sure. But like how an Ascian works, like the mechanics of how Ascians are going to continue to be a problem for us is in A Realm Reborn. So is the basics of primal summoning is put in A Realm Reborn, so that when we get something later, we can see that they've adjusted things or changed things. Yeah. Oh, for sure. But yeah, it's all kind of that foundation layer. Or like what each of the city-states is known for. Like, yeah, you could do it another way. Like, I don't think that they've done it like the most elegant way possible. Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like all of A Realm Reborn, it establishes the rules of this universe and the rules of this world, so that when they later on expand that in the MSQ, we know what's going on. That's already set. We're like, oh, we know how Ascians work. So when something shows up that is clearly Ascian influenced, we're like, okay, we know what's going on. And we don't have to worry about that part, right? We go up. We can worry about what they're doing differently, or what they're doing, or what the Ascian is doing, instead of, wait, how did he get there? Or how did she get there, or whoever, right? Like, we're not asking those foundational questions, we're asking the more interesting questions instead. All right. Let me get the Chocobo key so I don't have to run anymore. I can just go back when I need to. And then attune so I can teleport. There we go. No. Generally when I talk the actual story, I am discussing the MSQ. A lot of like the side quests or the more little mini parts of the MSQ are usually in service to one of two things. It's either the world building or it's a character arc. Like in A Realm Reborn, we get the beginnings of Tataru's character arc, and as you know, later on, Tataru becomes like a very awesome character that doesn't actually see combat. Yes. And they cut a lot of that out. But yeah, when I'm talking the story, I am talking the actual plot events. Character arcs are technically a subplot. And world building is mostly connective tissue for the MSQ. Like, generally speaking, understanding how the world works makes them able to do more interesting things with the story. So, generally speaking, unless there's like a romance plot or something, right? Like that's something that needs a dedicated subplot to itself. But generally speaking, stories can be... Yes, I love her. Yeah. But yeah, generally stories are separated into those three things. The main plot, character subplots, and world building. And they usually work together, but they are different things in a story. Help some guy with an orchard. Awesome. I can see why they wouldn't, though, because what if the canon romance is not your favorite canon, right? Like, it's not your favorite OTV. Like, that could be a slippery slope real quick. Go get the heirloom. Got it. Of some guy who died last year. Oof. But why Y'shtola though? I don't really care. Y'shtola's got Runar. Even Thancred's got a canon love interest, even though it seems one-sided. And Thancred is a ladies' man. It's true, though. You know it's true. It was super cute. Yeah, he's adorable. Get my leaves. But see, I don't see their dynamic as that way. No, that's true. But again, I don't see their canon that way. Oh yeah, but like they actually have quite a bit. So Thancred has a canon interest in Philemon. Like actually. Runar and Y'shtola are in this really weird will they won't they stuff. The twins are too little. Urianger's love interest died. But like you can tell it hurts him even to this day. I personally ship Sadu and Cyrena because they're adorable. All right, Aki. I'm sorry, but if Estinian's gonna be with anybody, it's gonna be with Amaric. You can share. All right. How the hell do you say that word? Anthropogeographers? What even is that word? Should've. Unfortunately, they're too busy going, nah, your ideology's wrong. No, your ideology's wrong. I mean, that was my girl, and I quit the game for like 2 weeks after she was gone. To this day, I still glam Shiva weapons. Everyone else can be upset about harsher font. I wasn't. Although we should prevent spoilers a little bit. Stick to early Realm Reborn. Yes, yes, deep dungeon. Yes, Palace of the Dead. Yes, I know. Not yet. Huh? I have been discovered. Somebody recognized that I, in fact, had a Yuna. no. I am saying that I prefer to not spoil first time playthroughs, if possible. And my reasoning for that is literally anybody can play the game again. Anybody can have a second, third, fourth playthrough. You can only have the first playthrough once. And I tend to think that's important. Oh yeah, this is the don't kill it. And we're good. Textbook. Oh, there he is. Way in the corner. Hey, you. Oh, all right. Yes. Those who want to spoil themselves, that's on them, but if possible. Oh, for sure. Like, I'm not talking about the ones who are, like, really rabid about it. I'm talking just as a general courtesy. Yeah, and also, Andrew hasn't. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm not about to be like, you're the worst for, no, that's extreme, and I don't handle that. But just generally speaking. What am I doing? Right, killing people. Yeah. But Andrew, I have not given up. Got it, I have 2 Andrews in the chat. Three. Who's the third one? I'm like drawing a blank over here, like what? No, different name. Similar, but not the same. Yes, struck a vital blow. In fact, I don't need any of these, so I guess I'm gonna take a strength potion. I'm just gonna walk on in, because they can't see me. Or at the very least, they won't attack me. I am much too powerful for them. Wahaha. I got your axe. I feel less good about giving you the axe. He literally said the next time one of the red bellies sees that axe, it's going into their skull. So... Oh, alright. I'll get you your ingredient. Calm down. I'll be very happy when I clean out this map. I hate a map that's filled with quests. I can't stand it. How does anybody find anything when their map is cluttered? No, I refuse. I refuse to believe it. They got me. Oh, it's super common, but like I can't do it. I want my map to be clean. I want my map to be clear. Call me OCD, but I can't stand it. We're gonna get in so much trouble. We were explicitly told not to engage in anything too dangerous, and now we're about to go and confront the very dangerous thing. I will get your apples. Technically, I just obeyed orders. A little bit different than just not following advice. We've escalated a little bit. Can't see. There we go. No. We're gonna do the whole "it was the right thing to do" speech. Alright. Here are your apples. And I've done some pest control. I'm not about to settle down with your son and get married. Strength, dexterity, those. No. Spice 1. Spice 2. Why do you keep this one outside? Spice 3. All of it goes in that, and we're good now. Yes. Oh, thank you for giving it to me for free. I wasn't gonna pay for it. It's not my order. Here is your sauce. And I get free food. I have to give a second offering to the same treant. Man, this treant's living large even though it's dead. Here, have an apple. Man, it really is. And I'm not OCD normally, but when it comes to my map, I'm 100% OCD. No, I bring you apple. But yeah, I would say I'm OCD about very specific things, because like even in like my real life, like things need to go in their spot. Whatever their spot needs to be, it needs to be in their spot. I don't like it when they're not in their spot. Right? We're gonna... Did I escape? I escaped. Awesome. Kind of on the opposite. In single player games, I'm less likely to do side quests, but in MMOs, no, I need my map clean. Yeah, no, like single player games, a side quest needs to matter to the story. If it doesn't, I'm out. basically didn't know any offensive magic. That was her entire thing, is that she didn't know offensive magic. And all of a sudden she's hitting stone. And clear. Oh, wore herself out. I have no idea. You just collapsed. Did you hit your head? Get a strange smell of any kind? You're welcome, I guess. Yeah, blurry vision, disorientation. All right. Hello, I fixed all your problems, even though you told me not to. Alright, see you, Andrew. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate they at least talked about the fact that that she did in fact use offensive magic. Tier 2! Oh, they fixed it. That's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of neat. I fully expected to have to work something else for that. Because before you had to unlock a white mage first and then come back, take off your job stone, and then that quest became available. So that is pretty neat. Put it back here. I'm almost never going to use that button.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. 5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Oof. Forgot about old Elise.
The
voice actor.
destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
Fancy meeting you again.
Man, the Gridania one is my favorite one. Listen, Alphino, my main serves Gridania. Fisher. Yeah, I think I'm good.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Ah, yeah, ah, ha, yeah, ha.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa. I swear to you no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
while the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt Pirate and Maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
Listen, I'm just here. What'd you do, stalk me? Yes, a coincidence. Mm-hmm. Pray return to the waking sands. They move around? They didn't, so it's unlikely they have anything new to say. In we go. Okay. They also don't have anything new.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called Remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I still want to punch him.
I should hope so.
He's a brat.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
He's just so unlikable in the beginning. Same thing as before. Alright. Yep, we're joining the Maelstrom this time. Oh no, an airship has fallen. All right. Let me see. No, not that one. That one. Lower Lenosha. Oh, not yet. I haven't been anywhere near this area. There's lots of things to do. Nope, a big one. Alright, friend. Time to save you and your cohort. Or cohorts. We're super hidden behind this tree. I'm not a spy. Oh no. I guess nobody cares about the Lalafell because they're like, ah, save the ship, and oh yeah, the engineer too. Poor guy. Yeah. We saved the Lullafell. You're welcome. Alright. Back to Limsa we go. It's just a military organization for a city-state. Well, and also I'm a healer, so I don't have a sword. Woot! I'm now part of the Maelstrom. And I get a special salute now. Pray return to the waking sands. PvP. Not my favorite thing in the world, but it's very useful for leveling. Alright. We'll help with your traffic jam. Thanks for resubscribing, Rain. I mean, you have nieces and nephews, and a wife who likes to spoil them. There we go. I fixed the traffic jam. Grab my leaves for the area. And a tune. You'll be okay. I'll find your lunches. Heck, one was just down the stairs. Sorry, my guy. It was a mistake. You have some very strange opinions about your employer. You've got a lumber shortage. Oh no. Perfect. Goodness, if you're that scared, why are you here? There's Pooh Bear. Oh, I gotta get that one. Oof. Alright. I bring you jackal fangs. You'll be okay. Oh. we good? Yeah. I'm glad you've considered it. My God, you need to retire. Your brain's going. It's rotten on the inside. I'll never get over how pretty this game is. Even in these beginning areas, this place is just really pretty. and think about it. Let me write a mount. Let me write a mount. Only one name it could be. All right. I finally have the ability to use mounts. Oh, you have to be a job. Who knew? Can't go in as a class. Okay, nothing new to say. Oh, we all have moved. Who knows? Has everybody else moved? Yes, they have. I have seen a guy like you, yes. Hey, it's that archer lady that was being mean to the one conjurer lady. I guess she decided to become a scion instead. Oh, hey. Hope you two don't die. It's kind of y'all's thing. I mean, You would if they didn't die in the first 15 minutes of any game they're part of. It truly is sad they exist to be, you know, cannon fodder. Meanwhile, I'm just like, nah, I've got a mount. Everything's good now. Alright, where am I going now? Oh, good. I'll finally be able to be a job. A real job.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Alright. Alrighty. Make one more stop and then I will call it for the day. It looks like that is my job quest right there. I'll do that next time. All right. We will continue with all of the questing and the sylphs and the class quest and the everything on Monday. So anyway, have a good night, everybody.